a moment, a hole open in the sky, a chance to join their pantheon. For all the times they never heard your battle cry.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Alex Wood is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Outside, 2-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 2-1 home. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Martinez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Turner in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Standing in, Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Mookie Betts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Betts, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's Cody Bellinger. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
First pitch on its way.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Two and 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Adam Duvall is on deck. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Adam Duvall. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Lifted down the line in left. Turner in foul ground. But this will land untouched. So far this year against Southpaws, d'Arnaud hits a little over the 270 mark. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. Ground ball right side. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
To the plate now, Mike Foltynewicz. No balls and 1 strike. Duvall on second. Garneau at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
That's popped up. Lux is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Seager hits a little over the 270 mark. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. On the year, Seager has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, A.J. Pollock trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in, Will Smith couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Pollock comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pollock is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And there's a base hit on the line. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The count now at 2-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Now Now in the box, Gavin Lux, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Now the pitch.
3 balls. No strike.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
3 balls. 1 strike.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Alex Wood. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So striding in, Max Muncy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0 pitch, grounded to the right. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Now here it comes.
Ball inside.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
There's the 2-1 home.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. d'Arnaud, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Back goes Pollock, and this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jimmy Nelson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jimmy Nelson.
Nick Markakis digging in now. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's away.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
4 runs here in this half inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Betts to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And that's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Pollock, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The left fielder.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Nope.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with another 2-2. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 6 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Into the box now, Gavin
second
Lux,
baseman,
as we move
number
past the
9.
halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. This one's down to third. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Chris
Your
Taylor
attention,
will
please.
move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Chris Taylor.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now that's the
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Nope. Offering.
Mookie Betts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh, yeah, good eye. 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 6 and the Dodgers 2. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
d'Arnaud.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fouled off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Mike Foltynewicz. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-1 the count. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Will Smith is on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Duvall waits on it. Two gone. Into the box, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Smith blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 45, Matt Beatty.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Braves 6 and the Dodgers 3. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nick Markakis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Down the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, grounded softly down the line toward first. And there are 2 away now. Acuna digs in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and you can see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The left fielder, number 20.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Adam Duvall will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Dansby Swanson would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Blake Trinan will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 49.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trinan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he's jammed a bit on that one, but he's able to foul it off to the right to stay alive. Another full count pitch home. Is at the knees and called strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 8 and the Dodgers 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. A.J. Minter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyler Flowers is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set and the pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. Oh. 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And this throw gets away from him.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. 2-1 now to Mookie.
2-1.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Balls. Straight.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's low.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Now batting, Tyler Flowers. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Flowers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
The 1-2 pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes in 0-for-4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way. Left center, base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Swing and a miss, strike two. And it's fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
A ball and no strikes. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-1 home is strike two, swinging. The 2-2.
Okay.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 9 and the Dodgers 3.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melanson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
That's shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch on the way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch-out.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two out, nobody on. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Gavin Lux would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Melanson looks in with the payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
At the plate, Gavin Lux. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the third out. One left for L.A. Still way back. It's 9-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Adam Duvall, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Tyler Flowers.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Chris Martin is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Striding in to start the ninth, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Austin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Markakis coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1. 1-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1 ball.
Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Number 11.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches, you get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Darren O'Day takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
56. Darren O'Day.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Foltynewicz earned his 5th win of the year. Alex Wood couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.